Hey, what is going on? It's your boy X coming at y'all with a brand new video, and in this one is a continuation of this series where we go over 10 of the best budget cards in the game. Now, we've already gone over a few of these. I think we had two previous, episodes, I could call it, of this. So if you guys are excited for this one, make sure you guys go down below and smash that like button. Just a little bit of a series. These aren't the top 10 best budget cards in the entire game. These are just 10 budget cards that I wanted to spotlight, all under a 50k, that you guys can go ahead and pick up and greatly improve your team. If you guys like this, we can keep this going throughout the end of the year, although I think content is kind of slowing down now. But again, these are in no specific order, just 10 cards based off of when I remembered them. And coming in at this number 10 spot, where the first card that I remembered is one that dropped recently in one of the latest Flash sets, and that is going to be Galaxy Opal Jaylen Brown, who is a super nice card that a lot of people I know absolutely love. And you can see his price, I actually went up a little bit too high on that. He's about, I think, 15k or so, maybe. You know, between that 50 to 20k range, you can pick up yourself a nice little Jaylen Brown, who is a beautiful 6'7" 2 guard, has an awesome wingspan, a pretty good jump shot, you guys can see here. Gonna try that out recently, showing you guys all of their jump shots in the game so you guys can see what it's looking like. And with Jaylen Brown, he's just an overall gorgeous card, has some beautiful animation, some beautiful dunking. He can just do everything really well. 48 Hall of Fame badges. And a guy that is, you know, kind of that perfect 3-and-D kind of guy. If you're one of those people who loves to use, you know, that PG and center pick and roll and really go hard like that, I think somebody like Jaylen Brown is perfect for you at the 2, just because you can go ahead and have Jaylen Brown smack some threes down, dunk over everybody, and still play some really good defense for you as well. So overall, a really nice pickup and a card that I think a lot of you guys are really gonna like. The next card on our list is somebody else from the same Flash set, and that is going to be Galaxy Opal DeMarcus Cousins, a guy that you can get for around 30-ish K and is an absolute beast at the power forward. Now, he is a good center, don't think that he isn't, but if I had to rank them, I think I'd put Boogie as like an A tier center or something like that, and as a power forward, I think he is a big S tier. But Boogie, 6'11", a beautiful jump shot, you guys can see right here. It is just a little bit slow. It's different because it's one of those set shots, but I think you can kind of get over it because he plays so well. 51 Hall of Fame badges, does everything crazy. His post game's godly. He has half quick draw to make that jump shot just beautifully quick for a set shot. Even has range center and all those beautiful things to help him out. And I just love this Boogie as a power forward because he can speed boost really well with some nice animations. He's super quick as well, has good rebounding, and can still hold his own against some of those cheesy, you know, double big lineups that some people do run. And I think Boogie can kind of just play that middleman perfectly, and for like 30k MT, really solid power forward that I know a lot of people on a budget can get a lot of use out of, because you can also run him at the 5 if you did want to, although I'd recommend some other guy. The next card on our list is Pink Diamond Robert Covington, another card that I did a gameplay on. And this Robert Covington is great because he's a 6'9" small forward 2 guard. He can play both of them really well. Now, for me personally, I prefer him as a 3. I feel like he has that beautiful defense inside and out to really help him out. And again, this Robert Covington, like a Jaylen Brown, is meant to be that kind of 3-and-D god for you. They can still kind of slash a bit to the basket, but you can see his big strong suit is that awesome 3-point shot, a really good jump shot, which you guys can see right now. Some awesome playmaking, which is pretty decent, and the defense, which just kind of goes crazy. Now, this Robert Covington, I won't say is one of the best cards in the game by any means, but he has a really solid jump shot that a lot of people love, some amazing defense that he can really hold his own with, and I think he's just kind of that perfect glue guy to throw on your team that can do a little bit of everything, but isn't going to be necessarily that top tier card, but is still going to provide you with some really useful minutes in, you know, crunch time when you need it. So coming in our next spot is this Pink Diamond James Wiseman, who is one of my favorite budget cards in the entire game. I actually still use him on my made squad up until the drop yesterday, and that's because James Wiseman has that beautiful base 29 jump shot on the screen now, which is just so silky smooth and beautiful that I absolutely love it. And for like a 9k MT, he is that perfect power forward to run. Again, I think this guy runs beautifully as a power forward, but because of his 7'1" frame, you can still run him at center, and has beautiful Hall of Fame badges to help him out on everything, including off quick draw, quick first step, gotta love that, and has gold to bring center for anybody that is worrying that maybe he won't be able to shoot it that deep as some other players. But there we go, gold rings that are really going to help you out. Good post game overall, awesome shooting, good dunking. He can even speed boost if you throw a ball handle shoe on him, which I definitely recommend. I have one on mine, that way I can speed boost. Some good defense all around besides the steal and perimeter. They lack a little bit, but at this point of the year, it's all good. Awesome rebounding and super quick speed. James Wiseman, again, one of my favorite budget cards in the entire game that anybody really has to pick up. And for below 10k MT, there really aren't too many better power forwards. So coming in at our next spot, we have the Pink Diamond Anthony Edwards, who is on this list because of his beautiful base 98 jump shot, but he is glitched in the auction house, so you sadly have to do, you know, searching like this throughout here. But definitely below like 8k MT or below, that you can pick up this Anthony Edwards card for, which is honestly a steal for how beautiful his jump shot is. And he is, I know, 6'5" with the 2 guard, which some people might not like, but he's on this list because I feel like he's a beautiful, beautiful triple threat card that you can run on here, and he has an awesome player build, which makes him look as if he's 6'7", so he'll be perfectly fine with that. A decent post fade, which, you know, never hurts, but awesome shooting, amazing finishing at the basket, has some really nice animations, some of my favorite, and pretty good defense as well, especially on the perimeter, and he's super quick with 37 Hall of Fame badges as well to help him out, including quick draw and range center. That base 98 on half quick draw is just beautiful. Anthony Edwards, I feel like a lot of people at this point know that, you know, that D-Wade base or base 98 are ones that you definitely want to, you know, go ahead and snag and use. So if you need yourself a real quick shooter and maybe just a nice guy that you're going to pick up for pretty cheap and run some triple threat and just spam it up whenever we have some of those, you know, mystery pack events, Anthony Edwards, beautiful guy for that. You gotta pick him up and at least give him a quick little shot. So the next guy on our list is the Galaxy Opal Bam Adebayo. When I was actually looking for this guy's price to see what he bottomed out at, I actually found one for 17k MT instead of like the typical 35 that he's going for. So there are a lot of snipes popping up for this Bam Adebayo because he is so new. But Bam is, again, another one of those center power forward kind of tweener guys that works beautifully at everything. Has 62 Hall of Fame badges, which is as much as some of the GOAT cards that we have in the game. And oh my lord, is he crazy. Has almost 99 in every single set if we show you guys right here. Has the beautiful, beautiful jump shot for a big man, being jump shot 62, which you guys can see right here. Same one as his other cards, as well as like a Michael Porter Jr. if you guys have used him, which is awesome. And another great thing about this Bam Adebayo, other than the fact that you can see we have all these 99 stats, is if we go down to his tendencies right down here, on ball steals at 95, a contest shot 100, block shot 100, and pass interceptions also 100, with a good 0 foul tendency and 0 hard foul tendency, which is beautiful. And again, Bam Adebayo being a 6'10" guy with a 7'3" wingspan, kind of beautiful. And overall, again, I kind of would run him as a power forward. That's just personally what I like to do. But with his silky smooth jump shot, his awesome defense overall at every single, you know, position, he can really hold his own against anybody but that, like, you know, goaty out main. Bam Adebayo, beautiful card, and again, for like 30k MT, there's really not too much better. And if I had to choose which power forward I'd get, you know, DeMarcus Cousins or this Bam Adebayo, I'd probably go ahead and snag Bam, if I'm being quite honest. At our next spot, we have the Galaxy Opal Zion Williamson. You can see is like 8k or below. Sometimes you can even get some snipes for like 5k. And this Zion Williamson is on this list not because he is a beast and unlimited, because he obviously is only a 6'6" small forward, which, if you guys know anything about my team at this point in the year, is pretty undersized, which is kind of tough. But the thing about Zion is I have him on this list because of how beautiful he is as like a primary ball handler in like triple threat online and things like that. And even then can still kind of hold his own at the small forward position at this point in the year. Have fun with the cards that you like in my team. But 60 Hall of Fame badges, again, as much as some of the GOAT cards that we have in the game. Almost at 99 in every single stat. Has the Kobe Bryant base, which you guys can see right now, which is just an absolutely beautiful jump shot. It's so clean, so smooth. Has a bit of a load up, but you can get over it. It's really not that bad. People over-exaggerate it so much. I did a gameplay with him yesterday and absolutely killed it at no problem. And again, the tendencies on my guy Zion are just insane. Look at those, absolutely beautiful. I understand that he's 6'6", is a little bit undersized, and some people might not like it, but once you get used to the card, he is one of the most smooth, silky feeling cards you can have in the game, and he is just an absolute beast, especially for his price of like 8K. Another beautiful triple threat card. So coming on our list next is the Pink Diamond Thaddeus Young, a 6'8" small forward, power forward. Run him at the small forward, please. You'll thank yourself. And has the base 98. Well, it's actually Dwayne Wade base jump shot, which is just beautiful. You gotta love it. 46 Hall of Fame badges, which is helping do everything. Beast in the post, beast, on defense, shooting, playmaking, everything. Honestly, this Thaddeus Young can do well, and obviously with that super quick D-Wade jump shot, it is going to be a beauty of one, and as you can see, has amazing stats. Now, his free throw isn't the greatest, but you can kind of get over that. Again, run him in triple threat, things like that, it'll be fine. But even unlimited, at this point, almost every single free throw goes down. It's kind of wild, but it's what it is. You can speed boost with some great animations, awesome defense, good rebounding, and really quick speed. If I had to compare this Thaddeus Young card, and I've said it since he came out, this Thaddeus Young plays very similarly to the Jacob Lucas, except better in my opinion, because I prefer just Thaddeus Young's upper and some of his dribbling animations. So definitely a pretty nice card here for like 4K MT. Is one of the best budget power forwards in the game, and budget small forwards in the game. It's just a beautiful card that anybody, if you are looking for, cheap cards to run with, or maybe just cards in general, super fun to use, because I even use him as my backup small forward because he's just that good of a card. Next on our list, our second to last card on here is Galaxy Opal Chris Middleton, and before you guys get super up in arms about this, actually pick up Chris Middleton and use him for a little bit, man. 6'8" with a nice 6'10" wingspan at the 3 and the 2 is beautiful, and this Chris Middleton, honestly, surprised me with how great he plays. A 60 Hall of Fame badge card is absolutely beautiful, and it's jump shot 56, which you guys can see right here. It's a Chris Middleton only jump shot, and honestly, I kind of like it. I feel like it's kind of pretty smooth, if we're being honest. With his tendencies, obviously has some beautiful ones, like all of the NBA is back cards. 90 contest, 90 block, 95 on ball, and 95 pass interception are just beautiful to me. And when it comes to all of his attributes, everything really just shined through. Is a 2-guard with half moving trucks, so even if you go against a Porzingis or something like that, or if you're running with the 3, a bull, you'll be perfectly fine, won't get back down at all. His jump shot, again, I love it. I think it's super clean. It's super nice. I love his dribbling animations, and I love everything just about this Chris Middleton card. It's super slept on. That's why he's like less than 5K MT. And in my opinion, you have a super, super good, 2-guard and 3-guard or 3-man for like 6K MT. It really doesn't get too much better than this. Pick yourself up a Chris Middleton, because I promise you, he's actually a pretty nice card. And last but not least on our budget list, we have a Pink Diamond LaMelo Ball, who is like 4.5K, sometimes 4K MT, and in my opinion is one of the top PGs in the game. Like, if we're being honest, base 38 on LaMelo Ball, which you guys can see right now, it's super quick. It's the fastest jump shot in the game, especially because he's below 6'10", and it is just gorgeous. 45 Hall of Fame badges that help him out in everything, which is just, come on. Basically what happens in the game this year. It's just beautiful. You gotta love it. And all of his stats besides the post game, it works beautifully. Has a slightly low driving dunk, only an 85, but it's all good. And the one gripe that I have with this LaMelo Ball is his interior defense, because that's the only thing that I feel like I really have some negatives with. But his jump shot is so smooth. I love his dribbling animations. If you guys haven't picked up this LaMelo Ball, or you're on a budget and you're struggling to find that one PG that really helps you out, maybe you're using the Dante Exum or something like that came out in the same set, pick yourself up this LaMelo Ball. You will not regret it. Even has gold moving truck to help him out inside. Doesn't have the greatest of defensive tendencies, but it's all good. Amazing layup packages, amazing dunking, amazing everything. I love this LaMelo Ball. Seriously, is an absolute demon. But that's all we have for our top 10, or the 10 best new budget cards, I guess we could call it. Just 10 of the best ones that you can pick up and should go ahead and snag. All these cards, I think low-key are like 40K or below, some 30K or below, and some we even have below 5K that you can pick up and do absolute work with, and some that I'm even using in my squad, like the Chris Middleton, like the Thaddeus Young, and like LaMelo Ball. Ignore Westbrook. I don't really know if I want him in here, but he's there. So let me know what you guys think of this 10 budget cards list, certain ones that maybe I missed, but make sure you check out the other 2 videos before you say I missed anybody, because we got a lot in there as well. Like if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe if you guys aren't new. We are on on that road to 7K. Thank you guys so much for 6.9. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see y'all in the next video.